Marto, we had Wally Lewis on to start the program, mate. Just what an amazing bloke. What a brilliant player he was.
Mate, he changed the game of rugby league. He came from rugby. Did you know no one threw a spiral pass in rugby league until Wally Lewis came across from rugby? After he left school, he made the Australian schoolboys rugby team, and he didn't make the number one team. I don't know if you'd spoke to him about this, but he didn't make the team because he was behind Michael O'Connor was in that team, Michael Hawker, the three Ella brothers, and Wally was in the reserves. He went,
wow,
I'm not good enough for this, but they really like me in rugby league. So when he came back to Australia, they didn't lose a game on a 2-month tour of England, etc. He went to rugby league and he started throwing these 25, 30-metre spiral passes, and rugby league had never seen it before. It was quite incredible. So he changed the game of league, and then, of course, he's a Queensland legend, mate.
Do you have much to do with him on the radio? Do you get him on very often? Yeah,
whenever we can, mate. Personally, I really like the King. I've known him forever. He's been part of our life, and to know him and be a Queenslander is quite a privilege. But last week, all right, so we had the last tickets to town. Our radio station, the Blokes radio station here in Brisbane, Triple M, had the last tickets. I said, how are we going to give them away? Our studio's only, 200 metres up from Suncorp Stadium, up past the Caxton Hotel. So we said, righto, let's get people to come in, and if they're that keen, they've got to keep their finger from 6 a.m, and we were offering inducements to take your finger off, and we were going to keep your finger on Wally's willy. So you were supposed to hold on to what? All right. So
see, this wouldn't be allowed in New Zealand. This is brilliant. This wouldn't be allowed here, mate.
No, it wasn't allowed. They said no.
Oh no!
Round Wally's statue is too busy. But you can use one of the other statues. So we looked. There's a Darren Lockyer one. There's an Alan Langer one. There's a Mal Meninga one. And we went, oh, perfect. Finger Meninga was the name of the concept. And we got away with it. And a lady and her son got to go to Origin that night because they kept their finger on Meninga.
Hang on a second. And what, people don't complain about this, that you don't get cancelled because of this?
No, not yet. We haven't become New Zealand yet. Another couple of years, we probably will.
God, I love Queensland. I tell you what, I might move there, mate. I mean, I just love the humour of it. It's just people, and if you don't like it, just look away and go somewhere else and bitch about something else.
Oh, exactly. Oh, I should have been I'd be cancelled immediately. I'd come over to New Zealand. I don't care.
Your Broncos... God, don't tell me you're going to make the finals, mate. I mean, because I look at your draw, what's left. You could win 5 out of these 6 games.
But the Broncos this year could also lose 5 out of those 6 games. We don't leave Queensland again. We've got to go to play the Cowboys up at Townsville, which is bloody far enough away. But other than that, we're at home and we've got a full team. Spoke to Billy Walters this morning. They've got everyone's rearing to go, and now they've got Reynolds. You don't need 2 arms to play rugby league, I saw last weekend with Reynolds. So he's running around. He waddles. He's a one-armed waddler, and that's enough to win a game of rugby league from halfback with Adam Reynolds. So, mate, we're looking... Well, no, I don't want to be overconfident, but the Broncos could make it, yeah.
Isn't that the difference, between the two codes, that one guy in that position can make such a difference? Like if you brought in the best halfback, if you brought in DuPont into any rugby team, I'm not sure he'd make the difference that a fully fit Adam Reynolds or a Nathan Cleary makes.
You spot on the money. It's so true. A playmaker in rugby league makes so much difference, whereas rugby union is more of a team game. There's a lot more random things that can happen in a game of rugby union. That's one of the beauties, because the game is a contest at every stage, whereas rugby league has so much certainty. So if you do put the ball deep into a corner and they can't play out of that, you're controlling the game, you control the momentum, whereas rugby, everything can change so quickly. So it's up to every player. That's a very good call from you.
Okay, couple to go, mate. Thank you so much for that. What about them Olympics, mate? Aussies love the Olympics, don't you? Because you just about win every medal in the pool.
Have you guys ever won a medal?
Okay, yes, in the pool we have. We've won a couple of golds. Daniel loaded 200 and 400 metre free double in 96. Remember that? Moss is one. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we do. Well, we've gone crazy over here for the Olympics because we actually, it's something we punch above our weight in. So we really, really love it. Like even it's over shining any rugby league or AFL or anything else. No one's talking footy at the moment. It's all about the Olympics. I guess that's what they're foisting upon us. But we're going to be Olympic City. If you didn't know, the next Olympics so it goes Paris, Los Angeles, and then Brisbane, and the whole world's going, where's Brisbane? What's a Brisbane? We're going to get our day in the sun in about 8 years' time, mate. So
hang on a second. I'm just working that out. Sorry, Brisbane, how do you spell it? Qatar. How much did you pay for that? How much did you? I mean, come on.